Femi Adesina is a spokesperson for Buhari, a personal aide, works with Buhari, just like Loreto Noche. They are paid to speak from all the sides of their mouth. He said Sowore's rearrest, less than 100,000 Nigerians are making noise, says Adesina. That is what he has to say. A small criticism continued to trail the incident that led to the rearrest of the convener of Revolution Now protest, Omoyele Sowore. The presidency has insisted that the Department of State Services (DSS) acted within the law. Appearing as a guest on Channels Television, Sunrise Daily, the special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Mr. Femi Adesina, believes only a few people are unhappy with Sowore's rearrest. He said you can't just take the opinion of a vocal minority and then conclude that the country is in an uproar, he said on Monday. In a sinner climb, when people like they speak, they end up in jail or they will have to stop whatever they are doing in the government. But unfortunately, things are not just all right. It's as if everything is upside down in that contraption called Nigeria, and in some countries too. It's a shame that this is happening. How could he have said less than 100,000 or 100,000 people are the people speaking? So the 100,000 are nothing because they've seized the voice of other people. The presidential aide added that 100,000 people are making noise in the media, both social and traditional. You think the whole country is in an uproar? There are millions and millions and millions of people who are not bothered. He's correct. He's correct. You see, the 100,000 people that are speaking are the enlightened ones. They are the exceptional people living in that contraption called Nigeria. Whilst the rest that he claimed are not speaking, they are the typical Nigerians that we see eventually as senators, local government chairman, governors, president. Some of them don't have O level and they are celebrated. Mediocrity is what they celebrate. So he is very correct, and there are some groups of them amongst the rest that he's talking about that have been desensitized. Many of them, they've suspended their reasoning, so they don't think properly any longer, while some, hunger has been used as a weapon to shut them down, and they've remained the way they want. They've remained a captive. They embrace their oppressor, and we can actually say they are suffering from Stockholm syndrome. What a shame. What a shame. So he said millions and millions of people that we have shut down. We've used hunger to shut them down. We've used lack of proper education to shut them down. We've made many of them turn to almajiris on the street using religion and brainwashing them. We've found a way to make sure that many of them have no future, whilst our own children, we send them abroad to school and we destroy the system here. Here is the only place where we can pillage. Here is the only place where we can steal and loot from. What a shame. What a shame. So he said, when you say a lot of Nigerians, you know that all this noise may be coming from less than 100,000 Nigerians, and the noise will be so loud that you think it's the whole country. It's a country of 198 million people. He's stressed, and he kept repeating it. What a shame. So on Friday last week, DSS operatives in at least 3 pickup trucks stormed the Federal High Court to rearrest Mr. Omoyele Sowore and Olawale Bakare, who had just been released the previous day. In a video that has been in circulation, a scuffle ensued inside of the court, after which Sowore was driven by his lawyer, Mr. Femi Falana, to the DSS office where he was detained. Somehow, the other younger man, the one of 23, Olawale Bakare, called Mandate, found a way of getting out of the scuffle, and he posted a video where he said he is on the run because the DSS, Daura State Service, that is what they are, Daura Secret Service, they are on his tails. But the DSS has since denied the invasion of the court by its personnel, claiming that Sowore was mobbed by his supporters who shielded him. That's a huge lie. We all saw the video. In his reaction, Adesina defended the action of the service and accused Falana, a senior advocate of Nigeria, of being biased. He said Falana is not a neutral party. We know the side he belongs to in his matter. His opinion will not count much. We have had a concocted story which concocted video with concocted video or with incomplete video, and then the DSS has come out to give its own perspective, and that then gives us a fairly balanced picture. The president's spokesperson, however, insisted that the DSS action was far from the desecration of the court, while the service has given an account of what transpired. So automatically, it is not only about Hausa Fulani. It is what I said. When you see terrorism, oppression, wickedness, it is the mirror of a typical person living in that contraption called Nigeria, a typical Nigerian. That is what you see. Buhari did not come from the moon, like I oftentimes say. All the wicked governors that loot and stole all your resources, past, present, and they are ready to steal your future, and they know how to send their kids abroad. Many of them came from abroad, like Loretta Onoche, she lived in the UK. All of these people, they are the mirror of the wickedness that lives and stays at the doorstep of many of these typical people living in that contraption called Nigeria. What a shame. So Femi Adesina has been paid to speak nonsense. Loretta Onoche, the same thing. They are speaking exactly and mirroring who they are. It doesn't matter if some of them claim that they are pastors, they are men of God. We know what it is. Men of God or no men of God, we know what they do, even in their churches. So not to talk of the one that have turned to a politician. So he said it still will decide on the predilection. Okay, now, so he said the DSS has told them whatever their own side, and they want to believe the DSS rather than any other person, the citizens. So Nigeria is now a country where the government does not protect, support the populace, the citizens. Rather, it is the citizens that they are expecting to do what? To support them and to protect them. He said it still will decide on the predilection of people what to believe, but if you are a fair-minded, balanced, or neutral, I am sure you will have a balanced perspective of what happened. As far as I am concerned, if you ask my opinion, I think what happened was not a desecration of the temple of justice as being portrayed, because the DSS has explained how things played out. He said, that is what he has to say. He said, there is nothing that happened at the court. Everything that happened at the court is perfect. For them, DSS has a right to kidnap, abduct. Do you see tyranny being played by both civilians and General Muhammadu Buhari and the rest of the cabals? What a shame. From the north to the south, wickedness lives at their doorstep. That is what it is for now. If you're not a member of this channel, simply tap on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell. This will automatically make you a member of this channel. The notification icon bell will alert you whenever videos such as this are uploaded. For those who are already subscribed to this channel, I say thanks for the support. Thanks for stopping by.